everyone, it's Rebecca from Rebecca's Beautiful ASMR Addiction. And I'm so happy you could be here with me today just for this quick little lunch making video. And I have this sack that I bought a year ago. I had just moved to California and I loved it. It says, "I love you, California." Golden State of California. Mary Gardens stopped Grand Opera to make this California song famous. Okay, so I love you, California, it says. You're the greatest state of all. I love you in the winter, summer, spring, and in the fall. I love your fertile valleys, your dear mountains I adore. I love your grand old ocean, and I love your rugged shore. There's 4 verses to that song. Oh my gosh. Well, I am going to put the link to that song at the end of this video. No, not at the end of the video, guys. Look for it in descriptions or maybe in comments or something like that. And you can hear that song. Set that there. Now, I'm also going to reintroduce, if you haven't heard of this before, Fabula Coffee. Ta-da! It's a commercial decaf. Organic and low acid, you guys. Low acid. It's the best coffee. It's medium roast, Swiss water decaffeination, and organic ground. Now, I have to tell you, I can't say enough good stuff about this really good coffee. I will tell you a little bit about it while I make it. Fact is, this coffee company reached out to me to advertise for them, and I turned down almost every single person or company that approaches me because I don't believe in it. But I had to try this because it appealed to my need, because I have a hiatal hernia and coffee messes up my gut. No lie. And this is so good because it has taken out the acid. And that is what makes coffee so hard on your stomach lining. Coffee is not good for the stomach. So it's very harsh. This coffee tastes so good. Besides, incredible flavor. So, I don't even need to say any more than that except for that it is worth every penny to me. I had to go without it for a little while and I missed it. I tried regular coffee again and it just about killed me. So, we are just going to, now the thing is, I just wanted to show this to you, but I'm putting my meal together and making coffee because I want to have some of this before I go on my little picnic by myself. So let's make my sandwich and put my lunch together, okay? I'm gonna reintroduce you as well to Ezekiel bread, because this is what I like to have when I want a meat and cheese sandwich. I also like sourdough, but this is very good for you. Ezekiel bread is a scriptural recipe. It is a flourless sprouted grain, and it's based on Ezekiel 4:9, which says to mix together wheat, barley, beans, lentils, millet, and spelt, and then put them in one vessel, as the scripture says, and mix them together. Make it into bread. So, that makes it extremely healthy, and almost a meal in itself before you add anything to it. So, heavy-duty protein sandwich with Ezekiel bread and ham and cheese. That's what we'll put the sandwich in. By the time you get done with mayonnaise, ham, and cheese in this bread, you have got a protein-packed lunch, and you barely need anything else to eat. But I have to have a varietal lunch packed for myself. So after I'm done making this and my coffee's ready, I am going to just sit down and have my coffee before I go. And I'll tell you, I'm simply taking my little lunch sack on a little personal drive of my own. Don't worry, I'm not going to romp around in the woods because I'm still not 100% well. I just need some sunshine. I recently, I think some of you heard that I had COVID, and of all things, now I've got like some kind of bronchitis or lung or sinus thing going on. I don't know. I've been sick for a month, you guys. I'm pretty darn tired of it. But it sure doesn't keep me completely down. I have to get around. Alright, that's the ham. Now let's put on some cheese. Just so much good cheese. I don't know why, but I think mozzarella is really good. Every kind of cheese is good on a sandwich. I don't know why I'm saying any different. Okay, I'm going to wash this knife off here. That off so I can slice some cheese. I think my favorite cheese to have on a sandwich is, well, I usually like ham and Swiss together. I like ham and cheddar. I don't know, my instincts this morning were to get some mozzarella this time. It just has a kind of nutty flavor. This one does anyway. And the texture's nice too. That's why it was so hard to cut. Gonna keep it very, very simple. I'll probably just drive up into the woods and stay in my car. You know what's funny is sometimes I cut my sandwich in half the other way and sometimes on the diagonal. Whatever mood I'm in. Get the cheese put away here, and then let's take the meat and we'll get that put away too. Maybe just put it aside for a moment. Yeah, let's go. Let's put it away. I love these little wax paper bags. They're so, I don't know, wax paper has a wonderful crinkle. What's interesting is that I don't use these very often. I've had these bags now for a while. And I don't eat out that often, so they're not getting used up real fast. If I'm putting something away in the refrigerator that requires a baggie, I'll just use a baggie for uber protection. For just a sandwich on a picnic, these are just fun. Over there, pick up a little bit. Now let's see. I can go ahead and put the sandwich in here, I think. Play the rest by ear. Let's see here. I just thought of something. Let's bring some chips. Antonio's. I love these tortilla chips. They're the best brand I've ever had. Okay. Let's put some in a baggie here. I don't know if you can tell by looking at these that they are so naturally made. They've got the shape of the triangle shape and the round edge like it was cut from a real tortilla. I just love that. And they have a good amount of salt on them, and I just love that. Just a little more salty than most brands. Let's see if I can show you how I fold my bags. You go one corner in, then you do the other corner in. Oh man, I'm just not doing it right. And then fold down the top. I usually fold it down twice, but the bag is so full I'm having a hard time. Anyway, it's an extra effort at keeping the air out. We can put the chips in here for now. I like how my lunch matches the bag. Brown sandwich and a golden tortilla chips. Alrighty. Let's put a water. Just great value. Normally I like to have that frozen But this was a spur of the moment kind of thing, and I'm not going to be gone long. I need to wash an apple next. Okay. Let's just slice up. This is what you call a Honeycrisp. It's a little late in the year for apples, but look at that, it's got two stems. That's odd. Look at that. That's so funny. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Anyway, Honeycrisp. All apples, it's basically a little late in the year, so some apples are better than other apples this time of year. And this one's pretty good. Honeycrisp is my favorite kind of apple, but they're starting to make other crisp variations, and they're just as good. I'm going to rinse these with water. Alright, it's really cold water. Once you cut your apple, will keep them from browning nearly. It keeps them from browning at all, unless it's been like days, but for some reason it works. These will stay nice and clean until I get to eat them. Now I need some ice. Doesn't have to be a ton, just enough to keep my apple cold and be able to pour the ice over my water. The water over my ice. I must be delirious. I can't use that. That's too big. Oh, gosh. Alright, I think that's enough. I'm not going to be gone long. I need to bring a cup. I'm not going to put it in this bag, though. You know what? Let's take this out so I can put the ice at the bottom. Don't want to smash anything. Okay, that'll keep the water jig. And my sandwich cold. Don't want mayonnaise going bad. And my apples. Chips go on top so they don't get broken. Okay, we just need one more thing. And that is a treat. candle. Isn't that cute? I love it. Yeah, I'm a fanatic about California. But I'm also a fanatic about fabulous coffee. And you'll notice that I don't do any advertising. YouTube can do it. And I don't make hardly any money on selling this coffee either. But I will just remind you guys because it's something I believe in. And I will advertise anything that I truly believe in. And I believe in the beauty of California, and I believe in my coffee. See you guys.